2024 will be the beginning of the next bull run, and I have proof. By the end of this video, you'll be more than prepared to handle what is about to happen. So without further ado, let's hop over to the laptop. I'm going to show you the charts that you need to remember. Now, the first thing when it comes to the bull run is I have marked down the BTC halving cycles, and I've also marked down a few of the years before and the year after BTC halving. So for example, if you have a look here, we have the third halving, and then we have 1 year after BTC halving, 2 years after BTC halving. Then we have 1 year before BTC halving, and then we have the coming fourth halving. And you can see every single cycle is pretty much the same. After the BTC halving, you see a sharp rise, hitting all-time high, and the second year, sometimes you can also hit all-time high as well. You see that same in the second BTC halving. If we go down a little bit, I'm going to show you, I might make the chart a little bit easy for you guys as well, especially when it comes to the second one. So if we see here, the second BTC halving, we see exactly the same thing. We see it rise up into the BTC halving, and then 2 years after, we see again all-time high and another all-time high. And every single halving cycle is the same. And the reason why is because it works as a catalyst to market Bitcoin itself. If we go to Google Trends and have a look at BTC halving, sorry, not BTC halving, have a look at Bitcoin, you'll see that the Bitcoin trend chart looks exactly like the Bitcoin chart itself. We'll go from the past 5 years worldwide, and you'll see exactly the same, right? If we look at 17th of October 2021 to the 16th of April 2023, you'll see it's exactly the same. We go 2021 over here, right? And then we descend all the way into where we are now, about April, okay? We do exactly the same. We see, we hit highs, and then we descend all the way to where we are now. So the reason for that is because when people search crypto, when crypto is in the news, when people are talking about Bitcoin millionaires, people want to get involved and they buy the token. It's that simple. You know, this is one of the things when people talk about fundamental analysis. Well, trends of people actually interested is one of the core things for fundamentals and actually people looking to be interested in buying Bitcoin. And right now, we can see that it's at pretty much a all-time low within the past 4 to 5 years. And if we have a look here, we're getting very close to 2020 levels. 2020 was about 12 and 11. And right now, we're about an 18 now because we're ticking up, but we have been as low as 16. So obviously a little bit more than where we was in 2020, but that's probably because we're not at 2020 price levels. If we go to 2020 over here, 2019, 2020, the price levels were about $10,000 per Bitcoin. And right now we're at about 29,000. So as you can see, it's basically the same as the Google Trends interest over time. Now, when it comes to the coming bull cycle, if we have a look here, we can see that on the Ichimoku Predictimoku indicator, you can see that we've had a cross, and then we have entered the cloud. And now this is usually a edge-to-edge signal, which means that we should be looking to at least hit $42,000 Bitcoin. And then if we look at the daily chart, this also basically correlates the exact same thing and confirms it, because we had again a cross on the bullish side. We have then retested the cloud, and now we are absolutely flying now, right? Flying. So everything is pointing for BTC to go up. This does align with the Bitcoin trends overall, and this aligns with BTC halving. So how can you take advantage of this? Well, if we go back to the weekly here, I actually wrote a few notes here. One of the notes that I decided to write here was, this is the best time for mid-caps. So you missed Bitcoin, right? You missed Bitcoin. No matter what anybody was telling you about Bitcoin's going to 15K, Bitcoin's going to 0, XYZ, 8K, 10K, whatever, you missed the bottom because you wasn't following this chart. Because as you can see, when it comes to 2 years after, between 2 years after and 1 year before BTC halving, you can see that this has historically been the lowest time to buy Bitcoin. Even if we go to the vid collapse over here, we did not go as low as we did the year before. So even if you got really close and you waited, you would not have got the same prices that you would have got before, given we did get an amazing opportunity with a Black Swan event. However, it still wasn't the same cheap price as it was before. The price went as low as 2,600, and then we went as low as 3,700. So still almost 50% more, right? 50% more price that you would have got. And again, it's the same with here. Even if we have a Black Swan event and it all breaks out and everything goes crazy, and let's say this ends up becoming a resistance and we go down, we are not going to be touching these same levels. Even if we get very close, you have already missed the cheapest possible price for Bitcoin. However, what you have not missed is the best time to buy mid-cap altcoins. Right now is the best time. If you've got any money whatsoever, forget about the watches, forget about the cars, forget about the fancy stuff. Take care of your investments, because you will be kicking yourself when you are buying things on market 50 to 2, 3 or 4 times the price in the next few months after BTC halving, because historically this has also been the best time and the cheapest time to buy mid caps, such as Polkadot. If we have a look at Polkadot right now, we pull it up. I'm going to pull up the logarithmic chart as well, so it's a little bit easier. You will see that even Polkadot right now is at the cheapest price it's basically ever been, but nobody's talking about it. Why? Because nobody cares about Bitcoin when you look at Google Trends. So when is the best time to buy? When nobody is interested. And right now is the best time for mid caps. It's not the best time for Bitcoin, but it's the best time for your Polkadot. It's the best time for your Gala. It's the best time for your Elrond. It's the best time for your Near Protocol. It's the best time for your Neo, XRP. Any token that you are looking at in the mid cap range is going to perform very well in the next 6 to 12 months, according to my plan here, right? Which so far in the past 3 years has not failed. So if you can look here, guys, we wrote this out a lot of time before. For those of you guys new here, you can go check out my channel. I preach about this so much, and we have not been wrong so far. So providing that we are not wrong throughout the next 2 years, which we're very close to BT halving as it is already, the gains are going to be ridiculous. So to take advantage of it and to summarize is very simple. Go through your mid caps, look at the lowest of the ranges that they're in, for example, Elrond, for example, KDA, for example, Neo, for example, Polkadot, right? And you will see that even XRP, right, are all at periods where they are at the cheapest prices that they have ever been. So guys, that summarizes that we are approaching the 2024 bull market. They are the cheapest prices that you can possibly find on the market, and you should be doing everything that you possibly can to scramble as much money together and focus on your investments right now. You should have been focused on your business for the past 2 years. Now it's time for investments. So if you do enjoy this video, please subscribe. If this gave you the urge to get back into the crypto markets, I hope it does, because it's going to be a wonderful 2 years. So thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.